Okay guys, today we're going to be having a look at Rennsport, the open beta. Oh, we have to log in. Okay, we're in. I've just gravitated straight away to this founder pack section. Interesting. They want monies for stuffs. I like the ticket, that looks cool. That looks arcadey, you know what I mean? That's I like. I assume you can just buy cars with that. So, you know, one car for 20. We'll see if it's worth it. How does it let's say quick session. Let's just jump in somewhere. What tracks do we have? Nürburgring, the Grand Prix. Lots of corners, short straights. I think that's nice to try out. Let's see the conditions, sorry. Right, let's get in. We're going to have to customize our settings, so hopefully we can do this in the game. Have we selected that? Enter. 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 Maybe it's not giving me that. Okay, Hockenheim. Enter. Okay, maybe I'm not allowed to do... start button. Start button. Turn it one way, turn it the other way, back to center, turn it all the way to the left and press OK. I cheat, I just look at 900. Upshift, downshift. Ooh, very like iRacing setup. I'll take it though. Very like iRacing setup. Okay, we're in. We're in. Hackerman. Okay. Very curious how the force feedback feels. The mirror graphics kind of looks like Assetto Corsa. Big Assetto Corsa vibes. I don't know why ACC vibes. It's can't quite put my finger on it. Okay, force feedback seems cool. It's definitely all there. I can feel a lot going on. Cars feeling cool under braking. That's very interesting, that is. The sounds are nice. Very nice. Graphics seem interesting. Grass, like. Grass seems cool. It does render in kind of... slowly as we miss the apex so much. I have to say it's quite interesting. I don't have any buttons calibrated for like lights and stuff like that, but yeah, very interesting. I don't think I'm braking hard enough though. I have to figure out how the braking works in this, because I know in iRacing, you know, you kind of got a trail brake. You can't be slamming the brakes on 100%. In Assetto Corsa, slamming the brakes at 100% is like the thing, I think. Linear, we're going to keep that in linear. Minimum force, none. Tick rate 400. I guess I'll leave that. There we go. Now it feels a lot different now. Ooh, okay. There's a lot of like sway. But now it's feeling really sharp. Maybe it's because I don't have the filter on. So let's get a little bit of filter back on. Fair enough. Oof. Okay, it's pretty strong now, but I can feel more, and I can kind of feel the lines better, if you get me. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can hop into a race, but I'll see if I can get a lap done here now. Yeah, full power is definitely interesting. It's fun though. Okay, yeah, so 90% brake seems to be the buzz. Let's keep it flat around here. No lift. Very cool. Very cool. Sector 1 is purple. We're going to brake earlier up here because we don't want to fruit it. I choose here. Ooh, we got in the dirt there. We don't want that. It definitely sounds the business. I'm not keen on the kind of noise and graining. It's actually distracting me in the rear view mirror. It's I don't know, for a game coming out in 2024 or 2025, that is a non-runner. Maybe it's in my graphics settings, I can change it, but I know that's one of the reasons I don't race ACC, because no matter how much I jack up the settings, the game shows its age. And I know iRacing can be a bit iffy sometimes with its graphics, but regardless of the quality of the graphics, it remains sharp. And that's something that I kind of need. When stuff starts blurring together to save performance and stuff, I'm not really... That's not my jam. And I hear what people say in ACC. They're like, oh, well, you don't need to look in your mirrors that much. Don't worry about it. Sounds a bit defensive to me, but like, whatever. That being said, a set of course always has a place in my heart, so let's see if we can go find a bit of a race and get out and see what it's like racing other cars, what contact feels like. Not that you should do contact, but yeah. Right, so I can't exactly find out how to race with other people. I don't know if you can, but regardless, that doesn't matter. My thoughts on kind of beta early access games like this. I do have some experience with games like this in the past. You know, what you get in early access can be very different to what you get in the full release, let's say, 1.0. And that sounds very obvious, but at the same time, trust me, a lot of developers can make a lot of claims before releasing what they're meant to be releasing. They can take money on the promise that they're going to be releasing what they're releasing. The trust, you know, if you look on Steam for some early access games when they're in beta and alpha and stuff like that, they usually have a clause saying, you know, by supporting this game now, you're actually supporting the development. In light ways saying, you know, you're willing to pay for testing and this may never actually come about. Some games have done that in the past. Now, personally for me, it's driving a lot like ACC, so I'll have to see what it brings to the party. It does feel a lot different to ACC. It's like if iRacing and a set of Corsa Competizione had like a secret child, you know. Force feedback feels great now. I probably have to customize my settings to suit the output from this game, but like, you know, it's very quick. It's very intuitive. You know, you can quickly get on. You can quickly sing from the same songbook or whatever you want to say. The force feedback feels a lot like ACC, I have to say. Now, this is coming from someone that hasn't played a lot of ACC. If anything, it's a bit pointier than ACC. Now, I'm sure ACC can be set up better, but it's interesting. I just wonder what it's going to look like in, you know, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, and 9 years from now. This was touted to be, by the developers, you know, the best. You know, a simulator that is easier to access than things like iRacing, but is better than things like, I don't know, other simulators, let's say. iRacing can have some very competitive gameplay. Not to say that it's a good simulator or a bad simulator or anything like that, but the competition is there. The competition system is there, and it seems to be respected by a lot of people for that. The mirrors, they're going to have to sort out the mirrors. Let's see if I can... Gameplay, display, telemetry, replays. No, okay, gameplay, cameras. Is that it? No, surely there's graphic settings, video. Let's turn that on. Anti-aliasing mode. Let's turn on quality. See what happens. I have NVIDIA, I'm not too sure about all this. Epic. Okay, everything seems to be, yeah, right. Yes, I want to save them. Ooh, okay, if anything, the game looks, funkier. Frames are still there, for the most part, but it seems to make a lot of things blurry in the distance to, ooh, okay. So everything seems to be on epic, but it's not quite, doesn't look quite epic to me. Let me turn this off. Balanced. Let's go back to balanced mode. Yes, I want to save them. I don't know if you guys see it the way I'm seeing it, but it just... Maybe it is in beta after all, you know, so they do have a lot of stuff to sort out before it gets to final release, but it's quick to learn. I'd like to see when they have an online thing for this and you can race with other cars. They probably do, I just can't find it, but I am more curious about just driving the hell out of it, and you know, I can feel the oversteer, the understeer feels nice, it's very quick to correct. Funnily enough, it's a bit better than iRacing in that regard. When the car starts to just go a little bit, you know, you can steer into it and pull the car back in, so mechanics wise they've put a lot of work into it, and I'm pretty happy with it. Force feedback, obviously, as you can tell with me hitting the curves, my wheel is on L limit there, but trying to induce a bit of oversteer. Let's see what the old understeer feels like in this car. Yeah, okay, yeah. The wheel just lightens up. It's very obvious that you're getting understeer. It's actually pretty fun. The graphics are cool. Now, when you look at stuff like the dashboard, the detail in the cars, definitely, definitely cool. Let's see if we can pin it around this corner. Acha, nice. It's just once you start getting out of the car, it's kind of like the rendering model that they're using or something is just being a bit funky. Now, the detail in the hills, the trees, the side of the track, the grass, a lot of the objects around, like fences and stuff, are really, really cool. And trail braking is decent. Just trying to look for the telemetry there, but you know, when you lift, you get that nice front end bite. As you trail brake, you know, you can feel that extra kind of yaw rate. So it's actually, I'm impressed, but just be wary about open beta sort of things, because things can always look lit at the start, especially when they start selling things inside of things. Now, it is free, the open beta, which is fine. That's, you know, it's free to test out. But you can also, you get those founder packs for, I guess, different cars. When you sign up for this, you go on the website. I'll leave a link down below. You select what car you want. So I picked the Porsche. It's this close to getting the BMW. We use the rubbered in part of the track. Nice. Where's my lap time now? It's a 2:22. Let's see if we can get in the 2:20s now. Use all the track. No lift. No lift. Yeah. I gained a 100th of a second. That's mean, that is, huh? Do a little clutch kick down the straight. Oh, look. It's gone red. It's invalidated the lap. Bit of trail braking to bring it in. Oh, huge oversteer though, because we were too aggressive with the trail braking. No brakes, just a lift. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We've lost our lights in the stream deck. That's okay though. You know, it's different, but I can't stop. Like, it's fun. I want to get better at it. I'm just trying to force the car in different ways so I can learn what it does. I haven't set my brake bias or traction control yet, but like coming off the brake smooth does give you a really, really nice turn in. What's the gravel like out here? Is that gravel? Oh, cool. You get a yellow flag on the dashboard. It's interesting. Yeah, there we go. Tires are cooked. We've been cooking them tires. It's really cool, guys. Yeah. First impressions, I think it's interesting. The force feedback feels cool. The way the GT3 car operates is very, very interesting. My wheelbase is on fire right now, but that's okay. The thing with beta in these things, just watch out, you know, because you'll see a lot of promises, a lot of deadlines they should be setting for themselves and trying to hit. And it is easy to run over deadlines with these kind of projects, with any kind of game development. So, you know, there's the expectation, there's the hype. Can you deliver the expectation while the hype is there? Is the hype going to disappear before you can deliver the full package? You know? But yeah, at the end of the day, it's really cool. I encourage you to go try it out for yourself, see what you think. Very like ACC. There's a bit of the phase of braking like an iRacing kind of. So it has a lot of qualities from two sims that I hold pretty high. Respect wise, you know. ACC is pretty bomb when it comes to racing. It's not my cup of tea, unfortunately, just the driving style and the sponginess of how it feels. I like things that feel a bit more sketch, but then people say that kind of sketch is iRacing's problem when you can't save a car. Sometimes you get a oversteer that turns into instant death. So you know, I'm not too, for me personally, that doesn't really matter. I can catch it, and I get what they mean. Sometimes it goes and it's uncatchable when it should be catchable, but very, very interesting. Guys, let me know what you've thought of this down below. Very curious to hear your guys' opinions. And like always, make sure to check out the Discord as well. You can join my Discord down below and we can discuss it there too. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a few more laps of this because, I don't know, I feel like I have something to prove out here without getting a bloody off track. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think of Rennsport down below. Thank you.